very close to my heart in particular. I do love a spot of compliance. I do love the fact that we here at ACOP go out to agencies and conduct compliance checks and look at all of the issues where fines and penalties can be placed. So, we focus on this area a lot here. Now, I've got some stats for you, and we love a good set of stats. In the April to June quarter, Fair Trading received 1,376 complaints about the property industry. 66% of those complaints, so that's 908 of the complaints, related to issues around sales or tenancy matters. So general, run-of-the-mill property sales and property management. Now, that's basically based on 7 days a week, so every day of the week. That's basically 10 a day over the 90 days of the 3-month period. I mean, I guess we're a big industry, but that's still huge. That's 10 complaints. 18% of those 1,376 complaints, so that's 248 of the complaints, were actually against franchise groups. So, it's not great when they're against a franchise group, because then it looks there's more than 10 a month, therefore on a franchise group, they're then automatically entered onto the complaints register, which is the public register. So they're seeing that that franchise group month after month after month is receiving complaints. And they don't get that every one of your offices is separate. They just look at it as a franchise group getting all of these complaints. So it's not good publicity, not good for your business. Now, going back to what I talked about just a few minutes ago, we actually need a complaint procedure as part of your supervision guideline requirements. Therefore, so all of those complaints, you actually need to have that. So, make sure that you've got the complaints procedure, which meets the 5th requirement of the supervision guidelines. Another couple of stats for you. Fair Trading have been out doing just random visits to offices. They focused on the Newcastle and the Warra areas in that 3-month period from April to June. They've inspected 54 agencies, had 101 breaches. Not Dalmatians, 101 breaches. They issued 19 penalty notices. They issued 29 warnings. The breaches surrounded the areas of lack of supervision, so people not doing what the supervision guidelines told them that they needed to do. It surrounded underquoting. Surprise, surprise, it's happening out there. It focused on trust accounting requirements, CPD. There were actually 75 matters actions, so people not having done their CPD or not having records of having done their CPD. They may well have done it, but I can't remember where. Around basic signage issues and record keeping. Now, some of that record keeping one relates back into underquoting and not keeping records of every time you talk about a price for a property. Remember, that is a requirement. They also, during that period, they also had 15 warnings around unlicensed trading, and 3 matters were escalated to more than just a warning. So that's when they're walking into an office and people have let their licence or their certificate lapse because they forget to renew. Guys, you can't forget to renew. You've got to have a system within your office to make sure that this happens. It's like a driver's licence. If you get pulled up and you haven't got a licence and you're actually driving a car, then you're in trouble. Same deal with your real estate licence or your certificate, whatever category you've got. So guys, you've actually got to have that happening. So in terms of your compliance and your licensing, pay it some attention. It's never going to make you any money. It'll lose your money. Okay, you can't afford to go down that path. So be careful with your compliance. Talk to us if you need some help with that, because that's, one of our biggies. It's where we sit in this industry.